eat it, they'll be like, say what? It's vegan? So yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Say What Is Vegan. I'm Chef Joya and we're getting ready to make a Philly cheesesteak. Now we're gonna keep this as original as possible. Yes, I gotta add a couple things in there because I want this to taste so good that you're gonna be like, I don't even believe that it's vegan, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification because you do not want to miss these recipes, okay? All right, so we're gonna start off with using soy curls. Now, if you don't use soy, you could do a jackfruit and mushroom option. It takes a lot longer. It tastes delicious, but it's not gonna taste as good as this, okay? So you're gonna reconstitute those because they're really dry. And when I cook them in a little bit of vegan Worcestershire sauce. I know y'all hear me talk about that very often because you need that with almost all meat substitutes, okay? Now you can leave it this size if you want to with steak pieces, but I've always liked the Philly cheesesteaks when there was a little bit of chopped, right? So they're like chopped steak. It's just, for some reason it tastes better that way, all right? And right now, even though we did season it with a little bit of vegan Worcestershire sauce and vegan beef bouillon, it is still bald head. So I don't want you out here thinking like, oh my gosh, it got a lot of flavor, because it doesn't, all right? Now that we have this chopped into the perfect size, we're gonna go ahead and cook this up. Okay. So we're gonna start with adding a little bit of oil to the pan. Let's do a lot bit of oil, because you know your vegan meat don't produce any oil, so we gotta add the oil to it. And this is a Philly cheesesteak. You know, you want that thing greasy, okay? For your soul, grease for your soul. All right, so we're gonna start off with some onions. And I like a lot of onions in mine. If you want to take your onions out, you can after you saute them for about 2 minutes. But I like them to cook and incorporate in the flavor of the meat because it just makes it taste so much better, all right? Now, for my controversial item, all right? I don't want to hear none of y'all from Philly talking about, I don't know bell pepper go on the Philly cheesesteak. It do in mine, okay? We're still keeping it authentic, you know, still keeping it a little real. And, you know, we like color over here, you know. This is vegan, we like color, so we're just gonna do a little bit. I ain't gonna do too much. You might like it, try something different in your life, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and let this saute for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our vegan meat. Okay, and we still have our heat on like medium high, because we really want this to cook pretty fast and lock in all those flavors, so you don't have to cook it low and slow, like it's already done, seriously. All right, so we got this going, and now it's time for the flavor part. Use everything that I use, all right? Do not go off course, all right? Trust me when I tell you, this is gonna be the best vegan Philly cheesesteak you ever had. I really mean that, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and add our vegan Worcestershire sauce or steak sauce. Then we're gonna go ahead and add my Just Magic seasoning. If you don't have my Just Magic seasoning, make sure you go ahead and get it. Look, you can tell I've been using it. Look, my sticker coming off. Then you can also use my Red House seasoning for this as well. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of liquid smoke. Why liquid smoke? Because anything that's gonna be beefy flavor, meaty flavor, I always try to add that liquid smoke to it to make it heavier and heartier. We're gonna add some garlic powder, some onion powder, some salt, some black pepper. And let's go ahead and add some paprika to this as well. I know you're like, Chef, that's a lot of seasonings, but we ain't even done yet. Let's give this like a little stir. All right, next we're gonna add some vegan beef bouillon. Now you can use whatever brand you like. There's better than bouillon. I get this one from the Asian market. I like this because it has a lot of flavor. Has a really interesting flavor profile, so I definitely recommend you trying this out. And then we're gonna add some onion soup mix. And I'm actually gonna use the beefy onion soup mix. And no, there's no beef fat. There's nothing like that in there. I double checked because you know people are always changing their ingredients. So y'all know I'm all about having everything look as authentic as possible. So we're gonna add a little bit of browning. You can use Gravy Master, whatever it is you wanna use, but as long as you achieve that color, that's what we wanna go ahead and do. It's tasting time to see what it actually tastes like, because it's all, you wanna taste it now because you can't taste it later, all right? Once you put the sandwich together, it's over for you. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, girl, What's my name? Chef Joya. All right, so you can use your Philly cheesesteak with provolone, white American cheese, but authentically it's going to be the Cheez Whiz. Now I ain't seen no canned Cheez Whiz. I ain't seen the canned Cheez Whiz, so we're gonna make our own. And this is how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this whole vegan milk. This is the best one out here, y'all. I'm telling you, this is not endorsed. I'm just giving y'all product knowledge, right? So I'm gonna take some of that. And then I'm also going to use Follow Your Heart American Cheese. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all these brands, right, because y'all gonna try to make this recipe and somebody gonna be out here, I'm gonna make me a cashew cheese. Ain't nobody asked you that. Cheez Whiz is processed. This is a processed recipe, okay? This is not an all natural recipe. We don't want that. We want processed cheese. So we're gonna take this processed Follow Your Heart American cheese, right? Then we're gonna use Joya American cheese. Why these two? Because I said so, all right? They both melt easily. They both have distinct flavors. And then we're also gonna go ahead and add a little bit of salt to it, right? And just a touch of vegan Worcestershire sauce, because we don't want it to change the color, but we just wanna make those flavors pop out more. Just like that, and allow this to melt, and we'll have our vegan Cheez Whiz. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Ooh. All right. So we got our bread that has been toasted. I just put it in the oven on 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. We don't have to put this on a grill because the cheese is already melted. Our meat is already cooked. So all we need is our bread, all right? Our hoagie roll. Now you could gut some of this out if you want to, but you can leave it. You know what I'm saying? I like to leave mine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add some of our little Cheez Whiz, our vegan Cheez Whiz onto the bread. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our meat. Now, if you're like, Chef, I want to add some bell pepper and some mushroom, go right ahead and do that. Don't tell nobody though, because they gonna come for you. They gonna come for you. All right? And yes, we're gonna add some more cheese. Look at this. This is just, listen, if it ain't falling apart, it ain't right though. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get your cheesesteaks, it got all that gooiness in there. We're gonna stick our sandwich in here. Let's just wrap it tight. Woo. And then we're gonna sit it for 5 minutes and come back to it. Here we go. Shut up, Joya, and eat. I'm trying to get the right bite. I'm so excited. Hold on, shut up. If I could sing, y'all, I'm a blessing. Oh my God, it is so good. Like seriously. It's super hearty, it's delicious. The flavors are coming from every angle, and it's just everything and more. Like, you have to make this, and when you do, make sure you tag me and let me know. Share it with the world. We're gonna find the best vegan food and recipes over here on Say What Is Vegan. I am Chef Joya. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Ciao. Ooh, I had cheese on my finger.